The Endless Frontier Act is one of the many pieces of legislation making its way through the U.S. Congress, aimed at either confronting or competing with China. This one is mostly about competition.
The competition isn't waiting.
The legislation just passed the Senate Energy and Commerce Committee will provide tens of billions of dollars of support in critical research grants in areas such as electric vehicle research, artificial intelligence, quantum computing, 5 and 6G telecommunications technology and rare earth metals. It would also focus on enhancing U.S. manufacturing and domestic supply chains for the key industries of the future. There is rare bipartisan support in an otherwise deeply divided Washington and an acknowledgement that China is ahead in many of these key technologies.
If America is actually to lead the world in the 21st century, we have to go on offense and invest in ourselves and give the world a clear alternative to what China presents.
The legislation would also aim to keep China out of critical research in the United States and would prevent U.S. scientists from accepting exchange programs in China and even potentially working with Chinese counterparts. There is also a $50 billion drive to fund semiconductor research called the Chips for America Act. This may be folded into the Endless Frontier Act too. But there are divisions. Republicans are warning that the act may lead to the government instead of the market taking a leading role in research. Some have even accused Democrats of copying the Chinese model of strong state support. Semiconductor companies are also worried that billions of investment into certain types of chip technology could create winners and losers in the industry. They're also concerned about trying to produce too much supply domestically. Some Republicans also have problems with the establishment of new regional research hubs away from traditional centers of excellence. Democrats say investing in the 21st century should include those areas and ethnicities previously excluded from science and technology. The chair of the Senate committee called for differences to be cast aside.
Is the United States going to be able to come together?
Despite the debates here at the U.S. Congress, it is clear that the Endless Frontier Act will probably come up for a vote on the full Senate floor as early as next week. And it's all but guaranteed that U.S. President Joe Biden would sign it into law. It's about competition, but I can tell you that the atmosphere here isn't one of friendly competition. It's almost like an innovation arms race aimed at keeping U.S. technology at the top of the global pack and keeping China out. Nathan King, CGTN, outside U.S. Congress.